woods or in an open field though. It has leaves with lots of little teeth, and the leaves of the azote were alternate and single. These ones are opposite, so they're in pairs. They're across from each other on the stem, and they have these little leaf stalks. The leaf stalk is a separate little stem connecting the leaf to the one main stem it's growing on. So these are the flowers. Now, the flowers, this is not one flower.
Well, everyone take one to get a look at it.
Each little yellow dot is its own one flower, and the white petals aren't actually petals, they're ray flowers, which are just trying to attract the insects. It's helpful if there's lots of little flowers grouped into one bunch, because then one insect can land on the one flower head and pollinate all the little flowers at once. So this one, sometimes they have hairs on them. A lot of the time they have little rows of hairs on the leaves and on the stem. Now that makes my dad, he doesn't like it when eating it raw, I don't know, but I do, and a lot of other people do. You can eat it raw, it tastes like artichokes. You could also mix it in like a food processor, or like puree it in a blender and make a dip with it, and it's delicious. I love eating this plant raw. I think it has a very interesting taste. You can put it in salads, or you could cook it, saute it, it'll be good.
I make soups and sauces with it where I cook it with non-dairy milk thickened with arrowroot or kudzu or potato starch, and then put it in the blender.
You can eat the flowers and the stem and the leaves.
Yeah, see what you think.
Tastes like sunflower sprouts.
It's related to sunflowers and artichokes. To me, it tastes like artichokes.
Ah, yeah.
See, the whole thing, quickweed.
Yeah, you just don't use the root.
Any idea why quickweed? Because it grows quick?
It grows quickly.
Yeah, okay.
Again,
Okay, here's another funny common name. The scientific name is Galinsoga, Galinsoga. So, when languages change, it's usually they get the words wrong, and when they grow up, they use the same words, and that's why we're not speaking Shakespeare's English anymore. So some kid got it wrong. I think this is in England, and called it Gallant Soldiers, and that became one of its common names. And this one, I have a painting I did, watercolor pencils. This is another warm weather plant, so it doesn't come up until the end of May, and it gets killed by cold weather. So here's my painting, watercolor pencils.